Okay, I'm out here picking dandelion root and dandelion flowers, and I'm gonna make dandelion root coffee and dandelion honey. I've never tried either, so I'm gonna make it and give it a try and see how it is. So I'm out here at Amadon, and I'm finding out here in these fields out here. So I'm not gonna get a whole bunch. I am gonna get enough of the flowers to make a batch of the honey, dandelion honey, but I'm only getting enough root to try the coffee, because I've never tried it before. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick some more flowers, get enough flowers, and it'll probably be 2 different videos. So I'll get back with y'all here in a bit. All right, well, something come up that I couldn't get the dandelion flowers today to make the dandelion honey, but I did get enough fruit to try the coffee. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the grinder the way it is. I actually I washed it real good, got all the dirt off of it. Then I took a little brush that's a little bigger than a toothbrush back there, and underneath the water, and I scrubbed each piece off real good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grind it like this in a little grinder, and then I'm going to put it in on a cookie sheet and put it in the oven at I think it's 250, I believe it is. Yeah, I think it's 250, and leave it in there for about an hour and let it start getting good and dry. And then I'm going to crank up the heat to 350 and let it go for about 35-45 minutes and toast it to get it good and toasted. So as soon as I get set up here, I'll show you what I'm doing. I don't know if you ever seen one of these before, but this is a food chopper. It kind of just do it like a lawnmower. It's a pretty neat little contraption. You don't have to get out of everything, and you just pull it like a... No, yeah, get a little bit more. I'm gonna get a little bit. I might get it a little bit finer. You can see how fine that got that. Nice little pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and now get it on a little cookie sheet, and I'll show you where I'm going from there. And you get a good little workout with that thing too. Okay. Yeah, I wanted it a little more fine, so I can use like a teaspoon to scoop out what I want to make a cup. Okay. I don't know if I can. Okay, anyway. there you can see how fine it is. So I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put that in the oven at 250. About 250 for about an hour or so. Start getting it good and dry, and then I'll crank it, like I said, up to 350, maybe a little bit higher, and then toast it to where it'll actually start smoking. And I'll once it's done, then I can make a cup of coffee and I can try it. Okay, I'd heard that whenever you roast this, that it smells like almost like you're baking a chocolate cake or something. And I couldn't hardly believe it, but it does. It smells just like, it's hot. It smells just like you're baking a chocolate cake. It's amazing that it does smell like that after when you roast it. That's pretty neat. It's dry. Yeah, it's crunchy, it's dry. That's pretty neat that it does smell like a chocolate cake. Well, I ended up with enough to make quite a bit, but I know there's a ton more. This, like I said, this is the first time that I have tried this, and I want to give it a try. Another reason I want to give it a try is there's a lot of benefits to this. You need to kind of look it up, maybe yourself. Do some research on it. But it detoxifies the liver, detoxifies the blood. It's good for it's good for a lot of different things. The root is, as well as the flower and the leaves. But yeah, you just need to look it up and do some research on everything that it takes care of. I mean, it helps with the gallbladder, just a lot of different stuff. So that's one reason too that I wanted to start drinking it, to help with that. Weight loss. Once it takes care of certain things in the liver. I don't know what the name of the medical terms is for it, but it creates something that your liver is supposed to give out, and which in turn creates weight loss. So I'm really eager to give it a try and see what it's like. So as soon as I make some, I'll come back on. I'll let you know how it tastes, and if it's even if it's any good to drink. But they as far as the taste goes, but a lot of people does do it just like they do coffee, which regular coffee I drink black. I don't put anything in it. But a lot of people does put a little bit of honey and a little bit of creamer in this, just like they would their coffee. So might end up having to do that. I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna make some and try to drink it black and see what it's like. So as soon as I do that, I'll get back with you. Okay, for a mild cleansing effect of the dandelion root, it is 2 tablespoons to a quart of water, and you let it boil for 20 to 30 minutes. Steep for 20 to 30 minutes, bring it to a boil, and then just let it steep. But I'm only going to do 16 ounces, half a quart, and 1 tablespoon. So So that's pretty good. Yeah, put up just a little bit more in there. Okay. Turn my burner on high. And we'll get this going. Okay, I come down here to sit in my chair in here. I got my cup of Dandelion coffee made there. And actually, instead of using the 1 tablespoon, I did use 2 because I wanted to get the full effect of it, of the taste. And it just seemed like the 1 just wasn't making it as dark as I wanted. But and even with it, even when it was cooking, it had that real toasty smell, sweet smell, kind of chocolatey. It really smelled good. I haven't tasted it yet. I was waiting to turn the camera on, so uh, I'm going to give it a try, and I'm going to let you know exactly what I think. Well, it's kind of like coffee. You can taste a little bit of. It's got a nutty flavor. Uh, you can taste the toasted part in it, and it does have just a little bit of maybe just a slight bit of a bitter taste to it. Yeah, it's just a slight bit of bitterness to it. Not much, but in a good way. It's not. I mean, it doesn't affect you at all. It's not bad at all. It might be, to put a spoonful of honey in it to sweeten it up a little bit would probably be good. With this, as far as regular coffee goes, I don't want nothing in my coffee. I want it black, but this would be good with a teaspoon of honey in it or a tablespoon of honey. So I I am going to go get more of this, and I am going to make more of this. It's it actually is really good. I'm not. I'm only going to take a couple big swallows of it because anything wild, you want to make sure that you're not going to have some kind of reaction to it. May allergic reaction or maybe something with your stomach or something like that. So anything that you get wild, you need to eat in low moderation at first just to see how you're going to react to it. So, but that's it on the dandelion root coffee. It's well worth making it, and I think it's going to be well worth drinking it. Plus the health benefits. That's another thing. Like I said earlier, do some research on it and see exactly what all it takes care of. It helps you with it. It helps with a lot of stuff. So get you some dandelion root. Make sure you know what you're digging whenever you go out there. So get you some, make it, and give it a try. You'll like it. I know you will. Give it a try.